I'm going to introduce the fabulous Recycled First team now from SV, Deanne Lipiarski, who's with us today, and Catherine Ponton, who is joining us online from home as well. They are obviously the Recycled First team in partnership with Stella, who's sitting over here as one of our helpers, assisters today as well. And the Recycled First program really is just that, a program that aims to put recycled products first, primarily focused on local government, as Tony's touched on Ecologic, really looking at that state government delivery aspect, and doing that via a range of different mechanisms and initiatives as well. I'll get out of the way and hand over to the Brains Trust, and welcome, Deanne.
Thanks, Shannon, and it's great to be here. So we've got a great audience online and also in person. This is our first hybrid event, and we're here today as part of our Buy Recycled service. So my name is Deanne Lipiarski, and I'm part of the Recycled First team, as Shannon mentioned, along with Catherine and Stella, and Catherine will be speaking later today online. So just really quickly, our service is really aimed to support councils to use more recycled materials and products in infrastructure projects, including landscaping, parks and gardens. So our program is really aimed to align also with the Recycled First policy and the work that's coming out of Tony's team, Ecologic. Really quickly, we've recently completed a number of research activities while we were developing this program. So we really wanted our program to be research driven and fit for purpose and meet council needs. So the service that we're going to be showing you today is in its first iteration, and I really do encourage councils in person and online to reach out to us, tell us what's working and what's not working, and give us your feedback when you use the service, because we're really hoping to develop this and build it over time. So we sent a survey to local government representatives, and we asked them what were some of the key barriers and the information that they were looking for when they were considering recycled material and products. And this was aimed to help us prioritise some of the resources that we developed on our website, but also understand what was working and what wasn't working for our Buy Recycled directory, which is a key part of our service that Catherine will be speaking to later today. So our some of the key findings we found were that councils felt some of the barriers when they were considering recycled products was that they were unfamiliar with the product, they had low confidence in the product, the products weren't being considered in their tender specification or evaluation criteria, and they also wanted to understand the long-term performance of these products over time. Councils indicated through some of the interviews and the survey that they were looking for additional information on standards, if products met those standards, what the performance was over time, and the ability for products to be recycled at end of life. So as part of this research piece, we launched our Buy Recycled service only a few months ago, and we developed a number of resources. Firstly, we updated our Buy Recycled directory. So what we did with the Buy Recycled directory is we flipped it from a supply focus to a product focus, because that's what we were hearing from users that they were looking for when they were searching in this directory. We also added in new sections such as relevant standards and specifications, so councils could find that information readily when they were looking for these products, as indicated in our research. There are also now new sections where you can find case studies related to products in our directory and news stories and even some videos. And you can also see the distance from where you are to where suppliers are. So this can help you if you want to choose products that are more locally made. You can also filter by recycled content percentage and the types of materials that are used in the products. We also, as part of this service, developed a procurement toolkit, which provides guidance to council officers around the procurement cycle and key considerations they can think about when they're planning and going through procurement of different products. So in the procurement toolkit, you can find things like an example scoring template, resource schedules, and evaluation criteria. And really the aim for this toolkit is to pick and choose what you need and what fits your council, because we understand that every council is different and they have different policies and procedures in place. And so it's really a flexible document that can be used. So, for example, in the planning procurement phase, we've asked the reader to consider a range of different things, such as what are the organisational needs? Is there already a sustainability or procurement policy already in place that you can be looking at and aligning with? What type of outcomes are you seeking, sustainability outcomes in this procurement? Are you looking at recycled products, or are you looking at products more holistically and thinking about the circular economy? If any market analysis has taken place, so what types of products are available, and are there opportunities to use recycled materials in a specific procurement? I'm now going to hand over to Catherine, who will be speaking about some of the other resources that are available on our website. But again, I just encourage councils to try out some of these resources, let us know how they're going, and yeah, help us improve this service over time. Thanks, everyone.
So in addition to the resources that Deanne just shared on our BioRecycled service website, we've also got product information sheets, and these contain overviews of recycled product categories, including the attributes, benefits, key considerations, and questions that you might like to ask suppliers when you're purchasing recycled products in these categories. We currently have 2 information sheets on the directory, on the resource. They are about recycled plastic furniture and decking information. So if you're looking to purchase any of those products, you might find those useful, and recycled aggregate for drainage and bedding. As Deanne said, we're constantly adding to this service, so we will be producing additional product information sheets in the future. On the website, there's also some case studies, and these are based off our Sustainable Infrastructure Fund projects, which Matt shared earlier. These are council projects, and we've heard from councils that they're really keen to hear how other councils have used these products and materials, what the challenges and benefits were, and they've got really valuable information on them from a project manager perspective. There's currently 3 case studies on the website. They're from a City of Whittlesea project, a road-based rehabilitation using foam bitumen asphalt, City of Darebin for their hockey field redevelopment using a range of recycled materials, and the City of Casey, who did a recycled plastic sports field picket project. So again, we'll be adding to those, but if you're interested in any of those types of projects, I suggest you have a look there. There's also listings on the website for relevant standards and specifications. So we've compiled a list of some of the relevant standards and specifications relating to the use of recycled projects in landscaping and infrastructure. These are VicRoads or Department of Transport standards and organic standards there at the moment, and we'll be adding to those. We've also got a dedicated email inbox for all queries of this type, so I encourage you to reach out to us through our sustainable procurement inbox and ask us any questions. And yeah, this is the first step. Keep in touch with us about the service. We're really keen for your feedback, and there will be more offered throughout the service. I'm keen to let you know today about 2 upcoming events we've got for local government. Sorry. We've got an event coming up on June the 15th. It's called Speed Dating with Local Government Project Managers. And at this online event, you can learn from 5 or 6 councillors who have done Sustainable Infrastructure Fund projects about their project, the materials used, and any key learnings from their experience. And then you'll get the opportunity to ask in-depth questions in small breakout rooms with the project manager. So that's a really exciting session that we're looking forward to. So I encourage you to put that in your diaries. And we've also got another event coming up as part of our Buy Recycled service. The dates to be confirmed in July. This will be in person at SV's office. And in this session, participants will learn how to embed sustainable practices within council procurement processes, and it will be delivered as a workshop style. And we'll learn about the Buy Recycled service, how to use the toolkit, how to use the product information sheets, how to use evaluation criteria. And attendees will be able to bring along questions and materials for review. I believe we've got a lot of participants today from council procurement departments. This session's definitely for you, and encourage anyone to come along who undertakes tenders and tender evaluations. And I should say, for the speed dating session, that's a great session for those who deliver project management, major project departments, engineering and infrastructure departments. There are a couple of other SV events for local government we thought we'd let you know about. There's, on the 1st of June, there's a council forum on councils moving from 2 to 4 household recycling and waste streams. Many councils have already been in attendance those sessions, but that's coming up. And then in September, there's a circular economy masterclass coming up. For council staff and decision makers, it will cover the basics of circular economy principles and how councils can benefit financially, reduce risk and support local jobs and industry. It's led by international expert Jodie Brickhout with Australian and international examples. So they're just a couple of the ways that you can connect with the SV on this. However, we also really encourage you to visit our website. I'll also put it in a chat in a moment. We encourage you to sign up for news and updates on the service. That's one way we can really keep you informed. Also to ask us a question, as previously mentioned, and we're really keen for those today to share what we're telling you and about the service with your council colleagues. It's relevant to lots of different departments at your councils, and we really encourage you to share the follow-up information we send through with your engineering, infrastructure, planning, urban design, major projects, parks and gardens, procurement departments. Thank you.